Hello everybody, it is Annabelle here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So over winter break, I went on a trip to the Northeast. We went to Connecticut and Massachusetts, and I filmed a super chaotic vlog. There's like almost 2 hours of footage. I thought it would just be fun to post, as chaotic as it is. Also, just so you know, it's probably gonna be like February when I'm uploading this, but I filmed over the holidays, so there's just some random Christmas stuff thrown in. You know, treat every day like Christmas. Anyways. Day one of our trip was just the flight. We went on the trip to visit my grandma, who lives in Connecticut, but we had to fly into Boston because apparently you cannot get a non-stop flight into Connecticut. So basically we drove through Massachusetts in the middle of the night, and we got to my grandma's house at literally 1 a.m. I was very close to pulling an all-nighter, but I was responsible and didn't. Would like what? Focaccia? Oh yeah, sure. Day 2, I woke up at like 5 or 6 a.m. Despite the fact that I was up for nearly 24 hours the night before. I just don't get tired, you know? ASMR.
I just generally could say these are for lunch.
And then here's Rebecca. She was at All I Brought, in case anyone was wondering. And then I got some really terrible footage of my grandma's 2 dolls. She has a Kaya and a number 28. And then after that, I went outside in like the 30-degree weather to take pictures. My grandma has a literal forest in her backyard, and I live in the city, so I was very excited.
Oh, it's steep. I can take pictures in a forest. It's like my dream. I'm so excited. Oh, there's a gray squirrel. So cool. Can you see it? Rebecca and I are matching shoes. Okay, we can't see your face. Just like wave. Wave! Wave! What's your problem?
After that traumatic experience of just talking to myself for 30 minutes, I went inside and just got some footage of my grandma's house and then attempted to fix up her Kaya doll, whose hair was a literal rat's nest, but I have no patience, so I kind of just gave up. And then after that, we went out for lunch, then we met up with my aunt and uncle to exchange Christmas gifts. I got some doll clothes, which you've probably already seen in my Christmas haul, as well as 2 books. I got Midnight at the Houdini, which is a YA fantasy mystery thing, maybe? No idea. Sounds good. And I also got Looking for Alaska. Day 3, we went to this doll consignment store thing that sells a bunch of rare and antique doll stuff, and a lot of those things are retired American Girl items. I came really close to buying a few things, including an almost pristine red vinyl jumper, but everything was like super overpriced, so I was responsible and didn't. Also, I don't think the owner really took me seriously as a doll collector, which was kind of weird. And then we just drove around Connecticut, because, you know, it's a small state, you can do that. We went to some stores as well as a little bridge thing, and then we went book shopping! We went to the R.J. Julia bookstore, which I believe is the Wesleyan bookstore. We went to the coffee shop there first. I got a dirty chai. And then because of that, my hands are super full and the footage sucks. So just ignore that. And then just because that whole bookstore vlog thing was kind of a failure, I thought I would just show you the 3 books I got in case anyone cares. So first off, I got the Hawthorne Legacy and the Final Gambit, which are the last 2 books in the Inheritance Games trilogy. I was so excited to finally get these. They were both really good. And then I also got the Cruel Prince. And then this was the day I also tore my grandma's entire house apart looking for the Pleasant Company Après Ski Wear. I already told this story in my Christmas haul, but I did finally find it, and I'm very happy. Again, if you want to know what happened with that, I already spent like 5 minutes talking about it in an old video. But yeah. Day 4, we went on a trip to Old Sturbridge Village, which is a Revolutionary War-era town in Massachusetts. They had a whole Christmas festival thing going on, which was really cool, and we had a really good time. And then day 5 was New Year's Eve, and I did stay up till midnight, but I literally did not vlog. I really just stayed up reading all night, and I did finish my book, which was fun. Day 6, we left my grandma's house and drove back to Massachusetts. We spent a few hours in Salem, but for some reason, literally nothing was open. So we ended up just walking around a graveyard and getting lunch. And then we drove down to Boston and stayed in a supposedly haunted hotel. We didn't really do too much that first night, but here's our hotel in case anyone wanted to see it. And then day 7 was our last full day. We just walked like 10 miles all around Boston. We saw Boston Commons, did a bunch of stuff on the Freedom Trail. And then I didn't vlog it because it was late and the lighting was non-existent, but we did go to Harvard and just walked around the campus, you know. And then day 8, we flew back home, and I didn't vlog because filming on a plane is really awkward, but I just finished my book and then chilled. And that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!